Hello friends, welcome to the Antim Coach YouTube channel. Does consciousness exist in animals, birds, plants, and even inanimate objects? Can beings other than humans also attain liberation? In today's video, we'll attempt to find answers to these questions. According to Advaita Vedanta, consciousness, also known as Atman, is not limited to biological entities or living beings, but pervades all existence, encompassing everything. Consciousness is present not only in humans, but also in animals, birds, trees, plants, and even in inanimate objects like soil and stones as well. After learning that every molecule of the universe is conscious, you might wonder why we don't see signs of consciousness in everything if it is truly omnipresent. There are two reasons for this. First, consciousness is indeed omnipresent, but its expression varies across different entities. Second, our understanding of consciousness is limited. Consciousness is most strongly expressed in humans, followed by animals, birds, and plants, and gradually diminishes in inanimate objects. The level of consciousness expression depends on the complexity and coordination of the entity. The more complex the structure, the higher the level of consciousness expression. The human brain plays the role of an interface for consciousness expression. The neocortex plays an important role in the creation of consciousness. Our brain-to-body mass ratio, known as encephalization quotient, is higher compared to other animals, and the development of the neocortex, which is the brain's outer layer, is more advanced compared to many other living beings. This complexity allows humans to express consciousness more vividly. During sleep, when the brain's coordination ability decreases, the expression of consciousness also diminishes. Similarly, in conditions like Parkinson's disease, the brain's coordination declines, leading to a gradual loss of awareness. Certain animals, such as dolphins, octopuses, whales, elephants, monkeys, parrots, and crows, have a high brain-to-body mass ratio, giving them a significant level of self-awareness. However, since their brains are not as complex as humans in terms of coordination, their expression of consciousness remains limited. Even simpler life forms, like sponges that lack a nervous or muscular system, respond to external stimuli like light or mechanical signals. Single-celled organisms, such as bacteria and amoebas, also display a basic level of consciousness through their responses to environmental changes. Amoebas, for example, live, eat, grow, reproduce, and eventually die, showing signs of primary consciousness. Though not as advanced as in humans, the signs of consciousness in many living organisms are not as evident as in humans, but this does not mean they lack consciousness. Consciousness is still a topic of ongoing research in modern science. Yet according to Vedanta, each form has its unique consciousness. Amoebas have amoeba consciousness, dolphins have dolphin consciousness, neem trees have neem consciousness, subatomic particles have subatomic consciousness, and humans have human consciousness. Each entity's consciousness is specific to its form and cannot be measured by a single standard. Wherever favorable conditions for the expression of consciousness are created in the universe, signs of consciousness begin to appear. The womb provides such an environment for the emergence of life, thus enabling the expression of consciousness. If similar conditions can be recreated elsewhere, life could potentially emerge there too. Techniques such as cloning, in vitro fertilization, and the development of artificial wombs support this possibility. If we could enhance the knowledge, experience, and sensitivity of artificial intelligence to the level of human capabilities, and create algorithms that accurately mimic the complexities of the human brain, artificial intelligence could exhibit consciousness similar to humans. This would involve developing software and systems capable of replicating the intricate coordination of the human brain, allowing AI to become as self-aware as humans. From our discussion, combining insights from Vedanta and science, we see that consciousness is not exclusive to humans. It extends to animals, birds, trees, plants, and even inanimate objects, although its expression varies across different forms. Now let's explore whether non-human beings can also attain liberation. Traditionally, it is believed that only humans can achieve liberation. Most religious texts assert that salvation is possible only in human form due to our higher intelligence, which allows us to pursue spiritual practices like meditation and self-inquiry. However, I believe that animals, birds, trees, and plants may have even greater chances of attaining liberation. According to Advaita Vedanta, liberation is the realization of the soul's oneness with Brahman. This state is achieved when ignorance and ego are dissolved. Unlike humans, animals and birds operate mainly on instinct and intuition, with minimal use of intelligence. Trees and plants, lacking a nervous system, respond to environmental changes through mechanisms such as tropism and hormone signaling. Their reactions are often rapid, and their memory tends to be short-term, enabling them to live purely in the present. Humans, on the other hand, due to their highly developed cognitive abilities, often dwell in past memories or future anticipations, losing touch with the present moment. This distracts us from experiencing the true nature of existence. In contrast, animals, birds, and plants remain immersed in the present, naturally embodying a state of oneness without the need for spiritual practices. The human ego, linked to intelligence, considers spiritual efforts essential for attaining liberation. However, liberation is a natural state, not the result of any special practice. It arises from recognizing one's true nature as Brahman. Religious texts claiming that only humans can attain salvation were written by humans, influenced by their own egos. In comparison, non-human beings have a less developed sense of ego. They possess a natural simplicity and a lesser attachment to knowledge or identity, making them more attuned to their inherent state of liberation. In areas where there is less ego and accumulated knowledge, the complexity decreases, and signs of consciousness may become more subtle. Thus, the expression of consciousness is inversely proportional to the possibility of liberation. Beings with a higher expression of consciousness have fewer chances of attaining liberation, while those with a lower expression have greater potential. This suggests that humans, with their complex thoughts and strong sense of self, may have fewer chances of achieving liberation compared to other beings. The question arises as to why we do not see signs of liberation in animals, birds, trees, or plants. The answer lies in our limited understanding of liberation itself. The expression of consciousness in non-human beings differs from ours, leading to variations in their behavior and communication. Additionally, with liberation, the ego disappears, resulting in silence. Therefore, even if a being attains liberation, it may not exhibit noticeable signs. To summarize, we learn that not only humans, but all living and non-living things possess consciousness. While consciousness is omnipresent, its expression varies. Humans have the highest level of consciousness due to the complexity of the brain. However, animals, birds, and plants may have a greater chance of attaining liberation because they live in the present moment without the burden of ego. With the realization of liberation, the ego vanishes, and thus one who attains liberation never claims it.